Here we are at part 6 of my video walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and I've just entered the Tower of Hera, the 3rd dungeon. Dropping down the stairs here, we got a key, which the little switches there cause the blocks to either raise or lower, depending upon the color of the blocks and the color of the switch at the time. So it kind of adds an element of puzzle to this dungeon, but it's nothing too awful tricky. Run up here and grab the map. Then we're going to want to head down the stairs here. This is one of these rooms with the floating tiles, which we can't avoid this one because we gotta wait on all the tiles to come up before the door will open. They come up in a pattern, which if you just kind of watch them, you can get yourself lined up good. I like to cut them with the sword just to destroy them rather than try to run around them. It's not too hard if you just watch yourself, pay attention. And there we go. This room here, we got 3 worm things. Which, if you can catch them right with a spin attack, you can kill them before you drop the wall down, but I was trying to hurry. Heading to the south here, we got 2 skeletons, which you'll notice these ones have red heads rather than white heads like the other ones. They'll throw a bone at us every time they jump, so try to keep that in mind. Got to light the 4 torches here in order for us to get the big key. This jar has a full magic restore, just to make sure that you got the magic to light the torches with, I guess. Now that we got the big key, we want to exit our way back out. Which, make sure you flip all the switches as you leave. Otherwise, you'll have a barrier impeding you somewhere. As we head up to the top floors of the tower here, we're going to want to leave the switch on red. So try to keep that in mind as you go progressing through here. It's nothing too terribly dangerous or hard. We got some funky star things here, which when you flip the star, it causes some of the drop through floor things to move. So adds another element to the puzzle that is the Tower of Hera. Heading up the stairs. Hey, here's the dungeon treasure, although we can't quite get to it. Bunch more little worm things, which normally I'm better at hitting them with the pots. Just not a good day for me and the worms, I guess. In this chest here, we got the compass. Alright, now we got the 3 dungeon basics. Almost done. Watch out for the fireball spitting guys here. Always gotta be something. Heading up the stairs here, the way that we get to the dungeon treasure, you gotta hit the star, and then drop down this floor thing. We'll drop down onto the platform, and the dungeon treasure is the Moon Pearl, which what that does is keeps us from turning into a bunny rabbit when we enter the Dark World, which is always good. Heading back up here, got a bunch of these annoying enemies. The red ones have tons of hit points. Definitely want to try to knock them down a pit if you can. As you can see, this is why we wanted to leave it red, so we could pick up these jars, get a life restore. And here we are at the boss, Moldrum. Now, I don't think I've ever died on this boss before. taking damage from this boss is not the boss's strength. What you need to watch out for is him knocking you off of the edge, because his head acts like one of those trampoline bouncy things. So if he hits you, he'll send you flying. And if he knocks you off the edge, you gotta start the whole fight over again, which is very infuriating. So try to watch that and be careful. After hitting his tail enough times, he'll die, grab the heart, grab the pendant of wisdom, and get on out of here. Alright, leaving the Tower of Hera, we want to come down to the south here, work our way to the west and go into this cave. This will take us off of the Death Mountain, because there's a one-way path to get on, it's a one-way path to get back off. Now that we have the 3 pendants, we have everything that we need to go obtain the Master Sword. So now will probably be an excellent time to go do that. Unfortunately, the 10-minute limitations on YouTube kind of messed up my video congruency, because I'd normally make this another video, but it'll be okay. Traveling through the Lost Woods. I'm sure you probably remember doing this before. It's nothing too terribly hard here. Head in here, and here we have the Master Sword. Alright. The Master Sword is twice as powerful as the sword we had. Plus, we gain the ability to shoot little sparkly things off the end of it if we're at full life. Alright. Also made all the fog go away. Aye! The Princess Zelda's in trouble. We need to go rescue her now that we have our newfound Master Sword. We'll defeat any foe. We'll take down any evil. Let's work our way back out of the Lost Woods here. And then we're going to want to head to the east to go back to Sanctuary. Which there's a couple things we pick up before we head there. If we Pegasus charge into there, it opens a secret passage, which leads us to another heart piece. Alright. Head to the east here. We come to the graveyard, which if we head to the upper left tombstone, we can push it out of the way for another secret passage. Which, if you remember when we were leaving the castle, this would be the secret passage there. Red enemies are always good for some cash. Just Pegasus dash that wall out of the way. Here we got some chests, got some bombs in one of them, got 300 rupees in one of them, got some arrows. 300 rupees is pretty cool, I have to say. Work our way up to the north here. Just work your way back out of here like we have. I find now a good time to go through this passage since we have to go into Sanctuary anyway. Oh no, the preacher dude's down. And apparently the Dark Wizard has captured Zelda.